this is almost wise, and here's a poetry that every failure must listen. Before you decide you're nothing, before you decide that everyone else is moving ahead, before you decide that your life is somehow smaller than the life you see online, I want you to do something. I want you to become a witness, not to your failures, to your facts, because the mind, when it is hurting, has a habit of deleting evidence. And I know that because sometimes my mind does it too. It forgets that there was once a girl sitting in 12th class dreaming about IIT. Not visiting IIT, not seeing IIT on YouTube, living it, belonging there, wearing that dream like a second skin. And then the results came, and the dream didn't. At least not in the way she had planned. The world called it failure, but dreams are strange. Sometimes they arrive through behind gate. Years later, that same girl walked into IIT BHU for an internship. Not as a tourist, not as a visitor, as someone who has earned her place there. And when that happened, you would think the story has ended. But some dreams once achieved teach you how to dream bigger. So IIT Roorkee appeared on the horizon. Another impossible thing, another dream, another mountain. And while thousands of people were fighting written examination for a chance to enter, life handed me a different opportunity. One interview, one conversation, one chance, and suddenly I was doing research at IIT Roorkee. Tell me, how many times did my life refuse to follow the script and still somehow honor the dream? And then the dream that demanded the most from me came, the SSB. Not a dream, a war against laziness, against excuses, against self-doubt. People know the result, I know the preparation, I know the notebooks filled with plans, I know the daily targets, I know the mornings when I woke up before motivation, I know the nights when sleep seemed much easier than discipline. I know how many hours were invested into becoming that kind of person who could stand there confidently. And then one day, out of nearly 70 or 80 candidates, only 3 were selected. 3. And my name was one of them. I still remember that feeling. Not because somebody selected me, but because for the first time, I saw proof that hard work can become visible, that impossible things can become ordinary, that the girl who dreamed wildly was not foolish. She was right. People call it luck. People always say luck because luck is easier to understand than years of preparation. Luck is easier to understand than discipline. Luck is easier to understand than persistence. But I know I was behind the recommendation, and that knowledge can never be taken away from me. Then life said no again. The recommendation came, but the final selection didn't. My written exam weren't enough. And yes, it hurt, but I never carried that moment as failure, because failure is not something that you have, that you miss the result. Failure is never trying. Failure is quitting halfway. Failure is abandoning yourself, and I did none of those things. I gave my 100%, and there's dignity in that. There's peace in that. Life moved forward as it always does. A job arrived, then responsibility arrived, and then even more responsibilities arrived. Slowly, without realizing, I became one of the people responsible for major activities in my company. The kind of responsibility that younger me would have found intimidating. The kind of responsibility that forces you to grow. I traveled city after city, project after project, seeing parts of India that I never imagined I would see because of my work. And then one day, life quietly added another line to the story, an international trip. The same girl who once was sitting in a classroom wondering how big her future could be, that is traveling beyond borders because she worked hard, and it's done. And still, I'm not done dreaming yet. That's my favorite part. Even now, I have 5 things in my hand, and this is not new. This has always been me. In college, I was doing research, attending conferences, preparing applications, and building the next opportunity. In IIT Roorkee, I was spending long days in the lab, sometimes 12, sometimes 16, sometimes 18 hours, while also preparing for SSB and trying to create something online. Today, I have a job. I create content, not one channel, not 2, multiple channels, multiple audiences, and multiple dreams, all alive at the same time. People say focus on one thing, maybe, but I have spent my entire life learning how to carry many dreams at once, and somehow they carry me too. So if you are listening to this while feeling behind, while feeling that you have achieved nothing, and while standing inside that dark spiral that keeps repeating I'm not enough, then answer me honestly, how many achievements have you forgotten? How many mountains have you convinced yourself were hills? How many victories have become invisible simply because they happened years ago? Look again. look carefully. And because the proof you need is not hiding in the future, the proof is already in your past. And there's one thing that my life has taught me, it is this: never put deadline on dream. Put deadline on today's work, on today's effort, on today's discipline, but never on dreams. Because dreams arrive when they are ready. And if you keep walking, you keep learning, you keep trying, you keep believing, one day you will look around and realizing that you are standing in the life that you once dreamed of. You are afraid that it could never come true, but it came true and you are living it daily.